Okay, movie review, Unbroken. First thing I'm gonna say is, why is this movie not getting more award attention? Why is this movie not getting more critical acclaim? I saw it last week with 3 girls. Oh my God, we laughed, we cried too much. It is just an amazing, amazing movie. The acting is out of this world. Jack O'Connell stars as our protagonist, Louie Zamperini. Again, you guys know I love movies, books that are based on true story. This is based on a true story. And you know what? If you're having a bad day, if you're kind of feeling sorry for yourself, if you're thinking, oh, why me? Oh gosh, my car's this, or oh, my friend's being mean to me. Go see this movie, because you know what? This 19-year-old kid in real life survives a plane crash that kills everybody else on it except for 2 other guys in the war, shot down. Then they spend 47 days on a raft in the middle of the ocean. Then the enemy comes and starts shooting at them. They eat seagulls, they eat fish, and then finally they're captured. Yeah, that's fantastic, isn't it? And then sent to a PO war camp for, I don't know, years. This movie was directed by Angelina Jolie and written by the Coen brothers, who are just amazing, right? Angelina Jolie just did an amazing, amazing job. I love to see this film about the war and everything that was done with it from her point of view, because it really is the story about this man and the human spirit. He is just beaten down and beaten down and beaten down every day. The things that he has to go through, the things that all of these people went through, is pretty amazing. And that's the title, Unbroken, because somehow, some way, he emerges unbroken. The real Louie died last year in early 2014 and didn't get to see the film. But he started as an Olympic runner. And so when he was in the prisoner of war camp, he was recognized. And there was just a Japanese officer that did anything and everything he could to torture this poor kid. I also think it's really timely that Americans go see this movie. And here's my little political part, take it or not. But you know, these days when we're talking about waterboarding someone, which means they lay on their back and you pour water over their face so they can't breathe for 20 seconds to get them to tell you why they might have shot down the World Trade Center and flown planes into it and killed people and beheaded them. Oh, I don't know. See what people have done to Americans. The things that the Japanese did to these guys, to us, to Americans, it's called war. It's not called playground. It's not called fun times. It was called hell. It was called complete and total hell. And it gave me a respect for this country, for what our forefathers have fought for. And this isn't that long ago. You know, this is in the 40s. And the things that these young kids went through. And again, this was a brilliant young boy training for the Olympics, won at the Olympics. And what was really cool is that when he was 80 years old, he went back to Japan and met with his torturers. The only one, and there were gajillions, that wouldn't meet with him was the one that they called the Bird. And you got to go see the movie to see who the Bird is, but the Bird is not a nice bird. He's not a nice man. But the real Louie at 80 carried the Olympic torch in Japan, and that was really, really cool. I love this movie. So I think most of the negative criticism about this movie has come from people who read the book, which supposedly is so amazing. And you guys know me, I normally read the book first. I haven't. I'm going to grab it. And I guess one thing that didn't translate from the book to the screen is Louie's spiritual awakening and kind of discovering God. And yeah, I didn't really get that from the movie. I more just saw this human strength and the power of the mind and the heart and your ego and your pride. And when sometimes that is really a good thing. It's a hard movie to watch. It really, really is. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It's violence, and especially when you know this stuff is true and that human beings can treat human beings like this. It's a sad day. But they say history repeats itself and we're supposed to learn from the past. So I would go see this movie, and kudos to you, Angelina Jolie.